Hi everybody, I'm Liam Riley, and today's video is really important because I want to talk about all the importances of loving yourself. Something I learned at a really young age was how to accept myself and love myself for who I was and not let anybody tell me differently about who I should and what I should be because of how everybody else wants me to be. One of the few people who are very comfortable being in my own skin, and that sucks to say. You know, so many people have so much creativity and everybody's so different and they have so much to offer, and it's being shunned because of it's not normal, it's not right. And you take away from people's creativeness when you tell them not to be themselves, you know? I'm like, fuck what people think. Fuck what people have to say about you. Happiness is one of the most greatest things that we have. Nobody's opinion should matter to you more than your own. Point blank period. Life's hard. The little thing that makes you happy is being taken away because it's not right, you know, but it is right. It is right to be yourself. It is right to be who you are and who you want to be. I encourage people to be themselves. I love myself for who I am, and I wouldn't change myself for anybody in the world. I smile because I deserve to, and you know, mean little remarks will never faze me or get to me because it's petty. It shows your character more than it'll ever say anything about me. People are so close-minded, and that people are so not willing to accept and let people live the way they want to live. The past few weeks have been really hard for a lot of people on social media and the world because a very young transgender teen by Leela had taken her own life to make a statement, you know, and a very broad statement that it affected a lot of people, and I know me being one of them. I was so heart-touched by the story that, you know, great leaders in our world sacrificed themselves to make a statement, and I think she's an incredible hero. And I might cry because of this, but you know, this little girl just wanted to be herself, and you know, we really need to change. And the whole point of this video is that I'm gonna be the one to take the first step. With this video, I want everybody to participate in research on charities and events and stuff that, you know, where you can find a way to help. And obviously I'm gonna do the best that I can. And by the time this video is done and made, I'll have a link to an organization down below where you can you know, sign a petition. I know that's going around for change.org that to make a difference explains it all in the whole thing, so you really have to read it because it's a long story. But I really feel everybody should at least sign and make a movement to change this society that we live in. I feel people need to stop putting others down to make themselves feel better, because it's so pitiful that you would hurt someone just to get an arouse or to make others laugh, you know, it's so pathetic. I was blessed and lucky enough to have such a strong, supportive family. My mom is my absolute best friend in the whole world, and I couldn't imagine life without her. And to hear this story about Leela is so sad that her family was the one who was pushing her to do it, you know, your family is supposed to be your rock, the people you go to, you know, and for a little girl like that to not have anybody on her side is so devastating to me. I just couldn't imagine life without my mom. And for somebody to have cruel parents like that, she's so brave, and she literally stood up for thousands and thousands of young transgender teens out there that will eventually be happy with themselves because she made a difference for them. She took it upon herself to change the world, and that is the greatest thing. I'm so happy for her to have such a large support system now, because that's all she wanted. And for her to have that now, I feel like she's super happy in heaven. And she deserves it. One positive fact will change the world. One day.